Hello everybody, welcome to my channel, Just Keep Swimming 1111. So I hope I find everyone happy and good today. I'm going to pull out a couple new decks. Let's see, which one is this one? Well, they're not really that new, but I think new to you. So I'll be using the Secrets of Tarot. And I'll be using my spirit animals. And I will be using either my skull candy cards or a traditional tarot, but I may throw in something else too in the midst. Anyways, hi, hey from Egypt. Good afternoon, everybody. Hi, missed you yesterday. Darn it, Elizabeth. I love you guys. Hi. So I used the title, "What's the Moon Got to Do with It?" But I got what's Moon Got to Do with It? From that Tina Turner song, "What's Love Got to Do with It?" I was definitely meditating and trying to get a message. I've been noticing some very intense energy with this Pisces new moon. Well, full moon, excuse me. Pisces full moon. It's a new moon to all of us, but yes, it's a new energy is what I mean. Anyways, this Pisces moon, and I don't know if it's affecting all of you the same way it's affecting me, but since I have a Pisces moon in Vedic astrology, which means I have an Aries moon in tropical, okay, but I have Pisces in Vedic. Anyways, I have been experiencing some very strange, intense feelings. Very explorative, very fantasy, deep feelings of pondering about the universe, thinking about spiritual things. It's just a very deep energy. Has anyone else been feeling that? Just let me know if you guys have. Also, I've been experiencing some intense sexual energy, just thoughts that come in my head, feelings at night. And I don't know if it's just because I have Pisces in my chart, it's really hitting me that way, and who knows what other planets in there right now for me transiting. I haven't checked. But I think that this moon is a special moon. I've really noticed the energy from it. It's been pretty intense. Oh, you've been feeling that too? Good. Okay. That's what I wanted confirmation on. Good. Okay. So I'm not the only one that's been feeling that. Man, the sexual energy is off the charts. Loved by many. Yes, it is. I was wondering, I'm like, what's wrong with me? Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do a special reading on this moon. What's the moon got to do with it? What's happening? And what is this full moon Pisces energy doing to you and your lover right now? Because I don't know if you guys have also noticed the intense dreams. Intense, long strung out, like long dreams. Just oddity dreams, like out of this universe kind of dreams. Also dreams of fear, because the 12th house does represent fear of death. There could be a lot of dreams about death, murders, kidnappings, rapes, disappearances, things of that nature, things that are unexplainable and fearful. Things like that could be in dreams, okay, because of Pisces and what Pisces means to everyone. Yes, with you, Stephanie, on those feelings. Wow, okay, very weird, vivid dreams. Yeah, it's been odd. It's been odd. And so today, what's the moon got to do with it? So I'm just going to cleanse these cards real quick. Spirit, please cleanse these cards, give them new vibrations, new meanings, more power, cleanse them of any toxic, negative energy. Give me a clean, clear, honest message. Spirit, give me a clean and clear, honest message. All right. Let's put this away. Thank you. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So I'm going to pull out just a couple of these tarot cards. I was thinking of doing a storyline. But before I do the storyline, I'm going to pull out a spirit animal to see what the moon wants to say to us. Moon, what do you want to tell us with this Pisces energy? Moon, what do you want to tell us with this Pisces energy? Okay. I got two of them. Wow. Okay. I got Wolf, Pathfinder. Release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher. And help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures. So endurance, releasing of the past, being a teacher, being a leader, that's your secret power. Also, your secret power is that you can continue this journey. Even though it's difficult for many, you have the ability to endure. Okay? The moon wants you to know that. We got some beautiful horse freedom here, which I'll read. Horse freedom, your heart is pure and free. A greater purpose calls you. You have unlimited reserves of stamina and strength. You follow the winds of change and accomplish your dreams. This is very much going with the flow, isn't it? The moon is just really speaking to us about being strong, overcoming obstacles. Letting things go is painful, but apparently, you know, what moon's telling us, it's not going to slow you down. It's not going to stop you on your journey. It's not going to throw you off course. You're going to go with the flow. You're going to continue with strength, and you're going to move forward. You're going to keep persevering. You're going to go with the flow of change. You're not going to fight and resist what the universe is unfolding for you in front of you. You're going to go with it, running free. There's no boundaries and there's no restriction. Yes. Okay, the next one will come on. What I noticed too with the wolf and the horses, I was really thinking about Native American heritage, or just native heritage. And I even got a hit on Italian and French, because, you know, even in Europe, England, the horses came here to our native lands by ship. They were not native to this land. They were brought here. So I'm seeing this emergence of history, this, how do you say, like, from the west coast to the east coast, from across the ocean to this ocean. I'm seeing this union, this coming together, which makes this beautiful creation of love and truth and history. Substance is very strong here. I just feel this blending. Oh, Sun Val L, thank you. Happy to be live with you, Steph. You're amazing. Thank you for the $9.99. I really appreciate that. Thank you. So I really feel like things are coming together as they should. Yes, at one time when the horses were roaming free in another land, they never dreamed, or dreamt rather, that they would be here in this land. But they were brought here and they have flourished. I don't like what they're doing with the horses right now, leaving them in desert lands and getting cactuses all over them and being wild and inappropriate places, rounding them up the way they do, those poor Mustangs. But at least they're free, and there is free horses roaming in Wyoming and up through Montana and Canada. So there is a lot of happy horses here. And I just feel like even though they never were born here, they belong here. They belong here. They're part of this land. And they're home. They're home, even though it's a distant home. And that's a lot like the light workers. You may not have been created here on this earth, but you belong here. You were created for more beautiful things, and here you are. Here you are on earth doing beautiful things, and you belong here. This is your home. You found your path. You found where you belong, and you're making the most of it. So let's go ahead and see what's going on with this moon energy. So I got this one first. I'm going to leave this here. Tell me about a storyline. What's happening with the storyline in regards to the moon energy? Okay.
I love you, Mommy.
I love you too. 13 does seem to be the number of the day. I got the number 13 death card, and my volume on my TV is 13, and I saw 13 last night. I'm like, okay, 13 is a prominent number. Let's see. Come on, give me a couple more cards for the storyline. Couple more cards. Ooh, how did I pick the Tower? Okay. All right, the moon came out. Yay. Let's talk, moon. Let's get 3 more cards. 3 more cards. Yay, they gave me 3 more cards. Okay. Sorry for the kid music in the background, guys. My office is still being utilized for personal readings, so it's taking up time and space till I clear that up. Trying to knock out my readings. I need that desk fully laid out. Sometimes I start one and I have to finish a little later from interruptions. Anyways, starting off in the beginning of this reading, we have the Queen of the Wands. Queen of the Wands. Lord of the Rings. Queen of the Wands. We have Queen of Wands. This is going to be a woman over 25 years old, it says. Green eyes, blonde red hair, positive and very outspoken. That's very basic. It's written on the cards. You don't have to go along with that. The way I perceive the Queen of Wands is an energy. And it is someone that can very much embody the energy of being large and in charge, confident. Okay? Someone that steps into a room claims authority in that room. This person doesn't have to ask for authority. This person doesn't have to ask to be a leader. Everyone already nominates her as the leader. Okay? You can also be a man in that energy. Okay? Because you might carry and embody a feminine energy. Doesn't make you any less of a man. It actually means you're more in tune with your feelings and your intuitions. That's all it means. That's all it means at all. Okay? A lot of men are not in tune with their intuition or feelings, which makes them more of an emperor energy, okay? So this one can be male or female. It's just the embodiment of being in charge with your feelings, confident about them, knowing what you want and going to get it. Aries could be a very prominent sign with this Queen of Wands because we do have the Fool down here, and this is going to be your Aries sign. This supports the Queen of Wands. This is good friends, happiness, needing to take a giant leap forward. It also means a leap of faith. It means trust. It means confidence in the universe helping you along your journey, knowing that you're not going to fall to your death. You're not going to lose what you're wanting to go after. You're going to gain. And the dog here is saying, what are you doing? What are you trying to do jumping off this cliff? Please, you're going to fall. You're going to die. The Fool is holding a flower which resembles peace, purity, innocence. And he's very innocently like a child. Okay, the Fool is a lot like the child. With childlike faith, you trust the Creator. With childlike faith, you trust the universe. And so I see the Queen of Wands very trusting about the universe and the powers that it holds for her or him, bringing forth her dreams, her visions, her manifestations. What I love about the Queen of Wands is she is not realistic. She is not someone that has to see results. She is not someone that needs to see anything in the physical realm. The Queen of Wands here can feel it in her bones, feel it in her body, feel it in her intuition, see it in her dreams. She is very intuitive, very spiritual. She believes before she sees it. Okay, she believes it before she seizes it. You know what I mean, guys. Anyways, that's who I'm talking about for the storyline coming into this reading. Okay? Hi, Logan. Hi, guys. Hi, Angie. So this is an embodiment of you guys, and I feel that's a lot of you, and even if you are earthy and looking for results, I think today what this moon is bringing into you is a beautiful change, a change in spirit, a change in faith. You're learning to trust. You're learning to look forward to what the universe has to surprise you with, the abilities, the miracles that are going to come from your visions. You're not even looking for those results anymore. You're just trusting it. You're believing it before you see it. That's a beautiful, happy, good energy. It is a paradigm shift that you've gone through, okay? And it's a big movement forward and something to pat yourself on the back and say, good job. That takes a lot of energy and that takes a lot of faith, okay? So that's who we're talking about coming in. Now, this is going to represent who you're dealing with, okay? This next row of cards here. I have the Knight of Cups. This is a young man to 25 years old needing more confidence. Now, I don't see it that way, actually. And you know what? There's two cards, and I didn't notice that till just now. Isn't that strange how the universe works? Look at that little surprise. A little card hiding behind there. Didn't even know it was there. Well, this Knight of Cups is full of surprises. In my energy, The kings generally tend to be 45 and older, or 40 years old and older. The kings tend to be more mature. The emperor tends to be the eldest of the group, the father of even the eldest sons. And the knight tends to be, I would say, 20 years to 40 years of age, somewhere in between there, okay? 20 to 40, a good 20-year range, okay? But it's a young man, or it's a man that acts young, okay? Someone that, I've met a lot of big kids, guys. I've met some 50-year-olds that act 20, and it's ridiculous. My uncle's one of them. I love you too. But anyways, this doesn't have to be a man. Like I said, it could be an energy. However, in my reading today, I do feel this is about love, and I feel like this is about romance and feelings of admirance towards someone, feelings of I want someone, I desire someone romantically. These are fond memories, fond thoughts of someone. It's the feeling that you get inside of your stomach that makes you want to get up and go see someone. It makes you get up and want to go call them. And I say that because of the Eight of Wands. This is speedy news or a situation coming. Arrows of love. Arrows of love. A speedy situation coming. I like that they said that, because I think this Knight of Cups is on the way to you very soon, okay? For a lot of you, it's within days, okay? It's within days. However, traditionally in tarot, if you want to follow it, the wands represent weeks. They always represent weeks. And so here we have 8 weeks, okay? This young man is going to be coming very quickly within 8 weeks. This Knight of Cups is on the way and arriving very soon. For some of you, it's before the new moon. It's before the new moon, okay? This person's going to come in with some communication. This is speedy news. Also, maybe it's some news about your person. For some of you, you're going to find out some information about your person, okay? There's going to be some secrets that have been held on to that may be coming out. The one big message I'm getting here is, and this is good news, okay? This person that you love, this person that you care about is probably hiding their feelings, because it's like the Knight of Cups is being hidden by the moon. In the moonlight at night, there's feelings. The cups represent feelings. There are feelings that have been shadowed, overseen, or hidden in the shadows. Hidden feelings, okay, that are coming to the surface, and very, very quickly. So this person could be a Scorpio, a Cancer, or a Pisces. All right, I'm just going to say water because of the Knight of Cups. This moon card, as you guys know, is for the sign of Cancer. Moon is the ruling planet for the sign of Cancer. So I never understood why traditionally a lot of tarot readers read the moon as a Pisces card. I don't know why they do that. Maybe it was just something they were taught, and it went from generation to generation. It's been told it's a Pisces. But I read cards differently, guys, and I'm just going to be reading from my heart. So I perceive it as a Cancer energy, okay? And I was feeling Cancer very much here. But, we are in a Pisces full moon. So I know that that involves Pisces as well. And I was like, I know I feel Pisces. And then I felt Scorpio, and I couldn't deny Scorpio. And I just had this feeling. I said, because of the secret love, because of the hidden feelings, and, all of this deep inner hidden feelings, I have to feel Scorpio. So anyways, I just feel all the water signs here. So I think your person could be any of the water signs. Okay, they resonate in that energy. And a lot of you guys following my channel say, well, this person is a blah, blah, blah. This person is a Pisces. This person is an Aries. This person is a Taurus. And I don't especially like when you guys spit out your person is a something, because your person is not a something. Your person is a many somethings. There's a many energies. It's not just the sun sign. So please, when you guys follow tarot, realize that your person has a moon sign, a rising sign, and a sun sign, and a Venus sign, and there's a lot of prominent signs that make them who they are. Their Mercury is how they communicate with you and how your friendship is, and their Saturn represents how hard they work at something and how they perceive work. All these signs, whatever these planets are in, are going to represent who they are. So when we're talking about our person, don't ever just say, my person is so-and-so. No, they are many, many so-and-sos. So right now, your person is embodying the energy of the water. And I love that because they're in their feelings. They're actually taking moments to address their hidden feelings and desires. And the moonlight, which is a full moon, it's not dark. When you see the moon in the sky, it does brighten up that sky. Almost like a harvest moon, there's shadows even on the grass and in the trees. The moon is so bright, it casts shadows on the earth. Yes, there's some things hidden in the shadows, but mostly it's pretty bright. You can certainly walk outside without fear. Right now, I think this person is addressing their feelings for you. I think the sun, the sun shines onto the moon, but I'm thinking the moon is shining light like the sun on their feelings. Whatever was hidden in the dark is coming to the light. Whatever feelings were being suppressed and kind of hidden underneath the surface, they're finally coming out. And if you guys study the card, look at that little crab. It's supposed to be a crab, but in this deck, for some ridiculous reason, it's a lobster. They probably didn't Photoshop a crab because of whatever reason. It's not a scorpion and it's not a crab. It's flat out a red lobster, but whatever. We all know that it should be a crab, a crustacean of any news. But it does usually sometimes represent the scorpion. Okay, so this card says deceptions or delays, emotions that can be up or down, and you may be deceiving yourself emotionally or others. Okay, you may be deceiving yourself or others. And I like that because I do think that this Knight of Cups has been deceiving themselves and you about how they really feel. And the way this person really feels is arrows of love. About the way this person really feels is happy emotions and in regards to the happy memories you and this person have made. I see that if somebody has been focusing on the good and not focusing on the bad, this person's coming in. Please watch your 6. Sometimes we subconsciously manifest more bad because we are focused on the negative. Okay? And I think right now, to manifest love, we should always be focusing on the good, not the bad. So let's change our perspectives a little bit and start, bless you, honey, focusing on the good. So we can bring more good because we want to manifest that. And the Queen of Wands over here, she's like, yeah, we want that. Okay. Now we're going to talk about the situation. This is who you are, who they are. This is going to be the situation right here, the third row following them. We have death, Scorpio energy, very much your partner, okay? They're going through a death and transformation, but that's not it. So are you. You're going through a death and transformation. It says the death of a situation or endings and new beginnings. Death waits for no one, and death comes for everyone. Death is inevitable. There are situations that can be avoided, but not forever. There's a situation here that was knocked out on its rear end very quickly. I think this happened in July. And I think that this was 7 weeks ago. Okay, I think it was, for some people, July. For some people, 7 weeks ago. The 7 is prominent. I see 7 and 7, and 7 is really playing a part in my mind. And I'm just feeling like it happened in July. I think there was a situation that popped up. July could have been the death of a relationship or the death of a situation. Maybe the ending of communication for some people. Okay? The ending of communication. The ending of seeing each other. There's some resistance here with the 7 of Wands. Okay? And it says frustrations. You are able to overcome your frustration. You are on top of the situation. So this is a frustration. You're absolutely frustrated that this person and you have been at odds since July for me as a reader. And for some of you, legitly, 7 weeks. But 7 is prominent. Okay, 7 is prominent for me. I see the Chariot. That is July. That is tropical for Cancer energy. And August, which is 7 weeks ago, is Cancerian energy in Vedic. So Cancer time frame. And this is July for me as a reader. But like I said, guys, It can be 7 weeks, whatever works for you. Okay, baby. Anyways, you've been very frustrated. This person's been mad at you. This person's had a freaking attitude and an anger problem. He might have even looked like this. Dark hair, dark eyes. Maybe a little shorter. Okay. Latin descent, Asian descent, or even just European, but someone that has this temperament. Okay, even if it's a female, maybe they have that look. Not everyone's going to say, oh, that's what my person looks like. I'm just saying that's a hint for some people. Okay, that's a hint for some people. For other people, it means that they are in a darker energy. Even if they're blonde hair, blue eyes, and tall, they're in a darker energy. They have a very little ego. Okay, they think they're all this and that, but believe me, they're not. They're not as big and bad as they would like to portray themselves. This person is, their bark is worse than their bite. This is the person that threatens you, the big, big, big threatening, scare. And then when you call them out, they won't do it. They won't do it. This person tries to scare you. This person tries to intimidate you with threats. This person is a threatening person. The person that I think you're dealing with, or what's going on in the situation, someone has threatened you and said, if you don't do this, I will cut off communication. If you want to push my buttons, I will walk away and never talk to you again. There could be also the energy of, if you try to come at me in a certain way, I'm going to do this and intimidate you, and then you're going to be sorry. They try to use your fears. They try to use your feelings against you.
Open.
Uh-huh. Okay, thank you, sweetie. So they try to intimidate you in many, many ways. I don't know all the ways, but there's many, many ways they've tried to intimidate you. And I think somebody called it quits. Somebody called their bluff. There was threats being thrown around for probably weeks or months this past summer. And someone finally called them on their bluff, and somebody called them out and said, go ahead, call me out on the bluff. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do what I said I was going to do, and I'm done. And there was a death, and there was an ending of communication or the relationship, okay, because of whatever arose that happened. This person, I think, regrets it. I think this person regrets it a lot. However, in this person's regrets, it's not an emotional 5 of Cups, crying, tears. I'm so emotional. I wish I could reach out. I wish I could talk with this person. I love them so much. That's not what I'm feeling at all. The way this person regrets is, I made a stupid decision. It was freaking dumb. It was ignorant. It was rude. It did not support what I really wanted in my future. It did not support this relationship that I really wanted with this person. It made me look like an arrogant ass. And that's not even what I intended or wanted or desired with this person. It's not what I wanted. It's not the outcome I wanted. I kind of shot myself in the foot when I called the bluff. Now, either that's you or that's them, but someone feels like I did something stupid. It wasn't for anyone's best interest. It was ignorant. And they're mad at themselves for the stupidity and the arrogance and their uncontrollable temper, because I think this person has a temper. They cannot put a lid on it. They cannot control their temper or their actions. I don't see swords here except for over here, which is 4 of Swords, which is a very quiet person, soft-spoken person. I don't think this person likes to yell, and I don't think this person likes to talk a lot. But I think this person, when pushed in the corner, will go off. When this person gets pushed in a corner, the actions, because wands represent actions, this person will take an action that's very offensive, a lot more than their words. This is like someone that, example, I don't know, gets a karmic person, a third-party person involved, calls you out, embarrasses themselves. For what? Now this person's got to deal with an angry karmic and an angry you and an angry them. What did they win in the deal? What did they get out of it? Nothing but a lot of drama, difficulties, and pain. And a lot of them have caused issues even with children, or they're acting like children. Okay? And it's just ridiculous that they caused that much of a stink over what? Over their temper? Over their ego? Over their attitude? which is a lack of gratitude, that's bullshit. Okay? And that's what's going on here. For other people, this is like someone quitting a job out of anger. I got so stressed out, so put in a corner. Not saying it's a job, I'm just example. Got put in a corner and I just barked off and said, I quit. Example, I quit. And they go home and go, shit, I quit my job. Now I've got no money coming in. I don't have my next check. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. I just did that based on what? My emotions. Because I suppressed them. I hid them for so long that now it's come to the surface and it's affected my daily life. Why did I do that? Why did I let this happen? This is the reflection that I'm seeing. It's not an emotional, I'm so sad. It's, I'm disappointed in myself and I'm angry at myself, because wands can be angry. I'm angry at myself that I hid and buckled down my feelings so tightly that just when I was getting pushed and pushed in the wrong spot, I blew up like a ticking time bomb, like a soda can that was shaken and I popped the top. It just blew out of control. This is someone that lost their temper, ended it so quickly. So quick, out of defensiveness. If it has something to do with love that got blown out of control here, somebody got pushed to the point where they were flat out being called out on their feelings. You love me, you care about me, you're intimate with me. Admit that. And this person was lying for so long. These deceptions, the emotions were so suppressed that when they got called out, 8 of Wands, the news came out of the situation and other people got to hear what was really happening in the relationship. Instead of owning up to it and saying, yep, this happened, they quickly denied it, cut an end to it, and moved away from the situation, avoiding the truth, avoiding what news came out. And now they're sitting here in a death of any situation they try to put their fingers on. This is quite the opposite of the Midas touch. Midas turned everything into gold. This is the opposite. This person's turning everything into shit. Excuse my French, but they are. Everything this person touches turns to shit. Their job, their relationships, everything. They're not addressing the real matter, the real emotions here. Okay, so that's what happened. Someone got cornered. They blew up. They said stuff that were lies. They were deceptions. They ended a situation. But the good news is there's a new beginning. Thank God. Yes, something ended, but there's a new beginning. Let's move forward. Let's move on. What's going to happen next in this situation? So we have the Chariot, and the Chariot is supported by the Knight of Wands. What I'm hearing is, first and foremost, from this Pisces moon, full moon that we've had, there's an important, it says here, young man, important letter. There's an important notice, an important letter on the way. And then here I have the Chariot, movement of residence, a journey, a trip, a victory over a situation or a problem, and the balancing of opposite polarities. Okay, now for me as a reader, as you guys know, those all make sense. They're all legit. But the Chariot is, of course, the Cancerian card. Cancer rules the house, rules the womb, rules the feminine energy. It rules rebirth, okay, childbearing. Okay, the reason that Cancer rules the sign of the moon and the mother and the cardinal of the water, the zodiac, is actually, in astrology, the 4th house represents literally the organs of the womb, the ovaries, and the feminine, sexual organs there. It's the feminine that creates life. It's the feminine energy that creates the home and the womb for the children. So Cancer is represented from that house, the same way that Gemini is represented by the hands. The reason Gemini, the 3rd house, the Virgo, and Gemini are represented by the Magician is the hands. And it's about the body parts, literally, the fingers, the organs, the knuckles, all those things. It's the hands, it's the arms. Gemini represents the shoulders and the arms and the hands, your movement, your exterior body, how you reach out to others. Anyways, So, sorry, I went off on that. That was stupid. The Cancer energy here is about womb, feminine, mothering, victory. Someone here has been harnessing the energy of protection, love, endurance, trying to solve a problem, okay? And I think the problem has been needed to be solved since July, okay? Nonetheless, at least 7 weeks ago, which puts you into August. But there's been a problem that the feminine energy, possibly a Cancer, is trying to solve this problem and help people out, okay? Leo, for many other people, because, you know, August is your tropical birth month. So I just feel like you guys are really trying to solve a problem, trying to fix this. Then we have the Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. This is an important message coming in. I see message here that's already happened, that's the past. Now I see a new message coming in. There's an important letter coming in the mail. For a lot of you, this is going to be good news about either child support, child custody, something about the children because of the womb, okay? There's going to be some good news here about children. You might even get some positive news about pregnancy, okay? You might even get some news about pregnancy, period. However this comes in, you may be getting this news. Also the news on a more spiritual, not physical level is about an impregnation of a relationship that is going to be born. Okay, there's going to be either a reconciliation or a new relationship coming to the surface. I do feel there is another suitor for some people. Here you have the Knight of Cups, which is a more fair-skinned person. You know, but it's also with that, like I explained, the dark hair, dark eyes, you know, darker person. But then you have someone coming in this Knight of Wands energy, which Sagittarius generally is a spiritual person. This person's going to be very into the magic arts. This person's going to be into astrology. This person's going to be interested in tarot. This person's going to be interested in religion and history. This person's going to have some higher learning. I think this person is either going to like to learn about spiritual things as a form of higher learning, or this person has a very good education. They went to college. They have a very good degree. But this news is coming in from somebody like that, okay? And I do feel like this person making a move towards you is interested in you. This is just a very side note, okay? There's another person coming in, could be a Sagittarius. This person wants to pursue you while you're on the move. I think what's representing you is you're on the move here. You're trying to solve this problem and have victory. You're dealing with an opposite polarity with somebody else, a twin, a soulmate, or just a lover that is completely different than you. You're trying to solve a problem, and then this important news comes in. This person comes either in your way to distract you and give you some love along the way, or it's not a person at all. It could be an actual letter. It could be an actual phone call. Sorry for that little glitch. Anyways, there could be an actual letter coming in, which I happen to believe is about, you know, like I said, child support, children, money. For some of you, you're getting some good news. I don't see pentacles, but this news is about something very passionate. I think some of you might have gotten accepted to a higher school of degree. I think you got accepted to a college. For some of you, you'd be around the age of 25, and someone got accepted into a higher education program or system. You're going to be getting good news. If you're not of that age, I think your children may be getting good news about schooling. Okay, this is positive news in the mail that it's possible. Maybe you got a grant. Maybe you got some funding. Maybe you got, you know, let into somewhere. You got accepted. Your children could have been accepted into an accelerated program. This could be children that are getting on the honor roll. Okay, children that are succeeding in their class. Maybe graduating early. This is just good news, okay? For some people, that's really what's coming in, okay? So good news is on the way. It's coming in. It's going to help solve a lot of your issues. It's going to balance out the energy that you've been frustrated with. For others of you, I think that someone who cut you out of their lives and quit communicating, especially if they're the father of your children, you're going to send some news their way that they're going to be responsible financially, or you're taking them to court for something okay? And that's going to stir things up. That's going to create a tower, catastrophic event. And I'm going to get into that next. But this is going to create a poof into the situation. It's like, oh, yeah, you thought silence was what you had? I'm sorry, it's not. I'm sorry you thought this little break of weeks since, or time since July, was it. I'm sorry you thought that that was the end of it. That was the death. Little did you know there's a new beginning. Little did you know that it's not over. It's not over till the fat lady sings. Okay? And anyways, so that's coming in. There's going to be some information there for some people. Okay? I also feel somebody's going to be going on a journey. There's important news. You're going to let somebody ahead know, hey, I'm coming to see you. I'm coming to visit you. This is beautiful. This is a happy thing. Somebody just overcame a sickness or a surgery. They overcame something and you're going to go pay them a visit. This could be family, could be grandmother, could be whoever, grandfather, father. If someone overcame an illness, and you're going to go pay them a visit. You're going to actually go in your car, go on a little journey, maybe even a plane. You're going to go visit them. You're going to go be very happy that they overcame this illness. And for a lot of you, you got the good news medically that whatever, infection, illness, situation that you had going on, you overcame it. You are now healed. Victory is yours. You've overcome a very difficult medical situation. Okay, so you're going to be going on a celebration. You're going to be going on a little trip. Maybe it's even a day getaway to go have a picnic, be in the sun, something. But there's going to be travel. There's going to be a letter. There's going to be good news. There's going to be a happy announcement. That's very wonderful. And for those of you that are getting information about a child coming in, congratulations. I do see that happening. For a lot of you, you're going to get this news by November. Okay? And you're going to find out you're about 7 weeks pregnant. I think a lot of you lost a child at 7 weeks. It may not have been recent. God, it could have been 20 years ago. You lost a child at 7 weeks pregnant. But you're going to find out some good news. This child is coming back in a different body, in a different form. So that's for some people, for a specific age, somewhere around 25 years old. Okay, if someone's around 25 years old, if that clears up any details, that person's going to be getting some information like that. Okay, around 25. Okay. Gosh, I'm trying to move on from this Chariot Knight of Wands, but there's so much information coming in with this important messenger, this letter, and the Chariot. It's like there's so much information on the way. It's hard to just cut it out very quickly. Sorry for this many messages. For a lot of you, you're going to be getting a passport and you're going to be traveling overseas. This is going to be November time frame, even December. It's going to be an overseas trip. Okay, you're going to need your passport for it, whatever it is. For a lot of you, you're going to be traveling on a ship over water, like a cruise. Maybe your family's been bugging you to do this for a long time and you've been resistant out of fear that you could die on the ship, and then you're finally being convinced to go on the ship. So that's some good news coming in. For a lot of you, I see a new vehicle, and it can very well be black or white, a black or white vehicle because of the two sphinxes, black and white. For some of you, it's funny, it's actually going to be blue. It's going to be blue. But yeah, you're going to have this new vehicle, and it's going to surprise you. What I'm hearing from my guides is the new year, 2020. It's like maybe you're going to catch the New Year's sales. You're already looking into the kind of vehicles you want, and by New Year's, there's going to be a sale. There's going to be some news coming in to get this new vehicle, okay? And I think you are going to get that vehicle, especially if it is of those colors that I mentioned. You're going to get a good deal. You're going to get a good deal. They're not going to take advantage of you. You're going to get over on them. You're going to get a good deal. Okay, let's move on to the following energy. Sorry, those were so many messages. My gosh. We have the Tower. This is following everything that's in correspondence with you right now. You went through a terrible ending. It's going to be starting again. There's some kind of solving to the problem between you and this person you had a cut out with, an ending with. This person's going to be coming back, especially if your person that cut you out was a Sagittarius, they're coming back into your life. If your person was a Cancer, they're coming back into your life. If this person is a Scorpio, they're coming back into your life. So just wanted to put those signs out there, okay? Also, if your person is a Leo or an Aries, they're coming back into your life. And I will not disregard Pisces. They're coming back into your life. Okay? So this person would be coming in for a revisit. Okay, so let's see what else is going on here with this Tower. Things happening so quickly at lightning pace. Quick, 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 fast, fast. And then you have the Four of Swords. Sickness, bed illness, needing to take time out, rest and relaxation is needed here. Meditation, peace, trying to calm your mind. Now, this is a very specific message. It had something to do with the information that's coming into your partner, that they thought it was over and this was, you guys weren't going to communicate anymore. And then there's this letter or some information that comes into their life and basically throws a tower moment. This could be like they thought you guys weren't going to talk anymore, and then they get hit with a court order to, I don't know, get the rest of your property, or maybe some third-party person, okay, a friend, a family member spoke to you, and you told some secrets. You gave them some information, and blew their little shit out of the water. And now that friend, that third-party person, reached out to your person and said, hey, I spoke to so-and-so, and they said blah, blah, blah. And it's like, oh, she just, he or she just called me out, put me on blast, put me out there like that. And it's just shocking, right? They're like, I can't believe that information is out there. I can't believe it's known. Something to the truth about there was a pregnancy and someone found out about it. Okay, something to the truth of someone had possibly an STD. It says sickness or bed illness. Maybe someone has an STD. They thought they were going to get away with it, and then somebody calls them out. There's a letter that came in the mail. Hey, you're positive for such and such. And boom, all their lies, deceits, and deceptions come out in the open. Okay, this is a shocking event. It's like, catastrophic. You're just destroying my life here. You're ruining what I am building. You're ruining what I have going on. For others, it's that letter in the mail that says you're going to pay child support, and this is the large, hefty amount. And it's more than they thought, more than they even assumed. Maybe they thought they were going to pay a few $100, and it turns out to be several $100 or more. And so it's like a shocking, okay? And they're like, God, now I have to pay so much money. I don't know if I'm going to be able to provide for myself. I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep my car. Okay, I don't know if I'm going to be, I might have to get a hoopty. I won't be able to make my car payment, and they're second guessing the ending of the relationship and the stupid behavior that led them to a catastrophic event that's going to, excuse my French, guys, but F up their life. F up their life. They made a choice to be defensive to end something, and now, boom, it's effing up their life. You know what I mean? It's that one night. It's that one mistake. It's that one deed. It's that one thing that just ruins everything. Have you guys ever heard the Usher? I don't know if it was Let It Burn or whatever. Usher had a song where someone found out that this woman is pregnant, and he cheated on her on his tour, and it was just one night, and the woman ended up pregnant, and he was like, freaking A, that jacked up my whole life. That one mistake. It's kind of the energy I'm getting on here. Burn by Usher. Oh yeah, that's terrible. Also the STD thing, I know it's gross. Somebody said it's gross. Yeah, it is gross. People have sex every day, and that's gross. They're sleeping with people they're not with. That's gross. People are sticking it in places they shouldn't. That's gross. Shit's gross, guys. Sex is whatever. So unless you're married and on the humble path, shit's going to get gross, and some people have gross shit happen. And so this could be happening here. Someone discovers, maybe it's nothing serious. Maybe it's something like chlamydia. It's a few pills, 2 weeks, and you're done, But the point is, the letter comes in, your girlfriend, boyfriend finds out about it, your husband, spouse finds out about it, and then boom, you've been caught cheating, lying, deceiving, doing dirty shit behind their back, and it's catastrophic. Okay. For some people, it's that child that finds out. For some people, maybe they're living a double life. Now, this is a very specific message, but it came out, and it may not reach any of you guys, but it may reach one person. It's a very out there situation, but this is not for everyone. And before, I'm going to disclose to you, this is not for everyone. And whoever this is going to be for, you're going to know it's you. It's going to be exactly your situation. It's not going to be maybe, kind of, sort of, I thought that. It could be, I had a feeling. No, that's not what it's going to be. It's going to be a bullseye. There's someone here that has been trying to see a water sign. It's another male. It's a male-on-male relationship. It's been a secret. Someone's been hiding it for a long time. They've been resisting coming out because this person might have already had a family or doesn't want his family, like mom, dad, whatever, to know. So he's been resisting the relationship and called it quits to continue seeing a fire sign. Okay, to continue seeing somebody else. Maybe even just a feminine, okay, just somebody else. And all of a sudden the tower comes down, the truth comes out that this person is gay, that this person does have a male lover. Someone sees something, someone hears something, maybe someone said something. But I feel like it was a secret with this Four of Swords. I feel like nobody said anything. And I feel like this is going to end the situation of falsity, the facade, the bullshit, the lifestyle that they were living is not going to be. Now, for a lot of you guys, this could be your brother, this could be your cousin, this could be your dad. I don't know who this could be, but this is someone that has been hiding it for a long time. Okay, some Kris Jenner shit, or you know who I'm talking about, the Jenner guy. Always trying to just go along with how life was till they realized they were really not that person, and then they want to come out and be who they really are. That's a specific message for someone. For that person, I do see you coming together with your true love, the person that you've been avoiding, okay? That's for someone you've been avoiding. You're going to go be with that person. It is a soulmate energy, and you're going to be with that man. You're going to be with that person. That's a specific message for some people, okay? For others, what I see with this message coming out, this is on a more sexual note here. Someone's going to have been craving sexually with the Knight of Wands and the Tower. Someone's been craving a Cancer sign or a Scorpio sign. Pisces as well. Someone's been craving this water energy. They've been resisting coming into their heart and their feelings about this person. They've been resisting their feelings for you. Okay? They've been trying to move on their daily life without thinking about it and without paying attention to it. Somehow with this Pisces full moon, with all the sexual energy that's spurring around everyone right now, it's very intense. This person has had some dreams. They've tried to cut the memories and the feelings out, but the sexual feelings are happening. And excuse me, guys, but this is for a male and female relationship, okay? Or it's just involving a male, period. They wake up every morning. I say this. You guys know what I mean, okay? They wake up every morning after having a dream about you and this person. And they've, basically had a wet dream, okay? This isn't sleep. This person wakes up. Very sexual dreams. I mean, it's right here. I can't deny it. They've tried to avoid their feelings for you. And, these dreams keep coming into their head, and it's very, very sexual. And they release, it's a wet dream, and they wake up like, oh my God, they feel like they're cheating. They feel guilty. They feel like, oh, what's wrong with me? I'm a sick person. Why am I, doing this? But they can't avoid it anymore. Here's the thing. They can't avoid it anymore. They want you so bad sexually that it's just haunting them. In the day and in the night, okay? Because I see night and day. They're just haunted with these feelings. And it's like, it gets them either very moist down there, very wet down there, or very hard down there, okay? You know what I mean? And they're like trying to hide it and push it down and, not going to think about that. Going to avoid that, but it's like constant. And I think it's because it's been so long since you guys have done anything. Maybe since July or a little before July or just 7 weeks ago. But it's been a while since you guys have been doing this. And so now it's starting to hit home. It's starting to hit them. It's starting to hit them that they're not intimate with you, and they really want to be. They want that. They desire that. And I do feel that this has been going on for the past 4 days, especially the 4 days. And it's been intense. Now, you as the other party on the other side, Miss Sexy, Mr. or Mrs. Sexy, Queen of Wands energy, you're sitting high on your throne, looking good, looking fine, and happy. And I think you've been very confident in your sexual energy, and you've been intimate with, yourself lately too. And you've just been really embodying the sexual energy. You've been harnessing it. You've been the anchor. I think it's because of your level of attraction and your vibration. You've really started to attract their soulmate energy again, twin flame energy again. You've started to pull them in with your vibes. Man, your vibes are really high. They're really intense. I don't know if you've been, and I'm not going to disclose what you do at night, but this is kind of a bait and call. This is kind of like you initiated something with the full energy Queen of Wands. You initiated a vibration or a message, even subconscious or in dreams. Some of you guys even candle magic. That just popped up in my head. Some of you guys got something with a red candle or a sexual candle, and you called passion into your life. Whether it was specifically them or just anyone, you were calling passion into your life. It's like a light switch. Click. It went right on, and this person is feeling it. This has happened within 4 days, or it's going to happen 4 days from now. It's going to start. But this is going to be initiated. And I think that this person is dying, literally just dying to come back into contact with you. And I feel like this person can't get enough, and it's a constant hard-on for them, thinking about you. I do think they're trying to resist that with you. I think there is some resistance. And yeah, someone says, how about 17 months? Yeah, it's something with the sevens. So that could very well be 17 months ago. 7 weeks, and then July, yeah, that's 17 months. Yeah, that could totally be it as well. Something with the 7, okay? Anyways, this person is desiring you at a very deep level. Their organs, because Scorpio, we've got 2 Scorpios here, does represent the sexual organs. Yeah, that's going to represent the prostrate. It's going to represent everything else. It's going to represent, and that's why Scorpios are just seen as super sexual. Their entire house, the 8th house, represents sexual organs. So believe me when I say this, this is extremely on fire sexually for someone. And you could be an air sign. They could be extremely on fire for you as an air sign, and there's water. A little bit of air and water mixed. But fire is also here, and I mentioned that earlier. But I feel like fire is more mutual. Okay, I feel like you both have fire somewhere. But moving on from this, this catastrophic sexual energy, which is intense, I see the 2 of Cups, peace of mind, the joining of 2 people, more Cancer energy. Okay, and I just feel this is a loving twin flame kind of soulmate relationship, and we have another surprise. There's another card stuck to it. Knight of Pentacles. Isn't my little reading full of surprises? The Knight of Pentacles, a visitor, a message to share. Okay, a message that's been taking a long time. There's been an offer with this Pentacle that's taken forever to get to you, and it's, can we come together and be in relationship? Can we be in relationship? Can we come together? You've been waiting for this. You've been waiting for this. You've been waiting to hear this. Okay? You've been hoping. A lot of you, this could be Cancer, Leo energy. This right here is a indecisive Virgo energy. Also Taurus. Okay? You've been waiting. It's taking forever. Finally, it's coming in the end game over here, you get relationship. There's a reunion and a reconciliation with you and this person. After all these catastrophic events, after all the drama, after all the problems, finally something comes in. Finally, something shows itself. Finally, it's coming together. It took a little magic. It took a little faith. It took a little hope. Okay, it took a little moon magic. It took a little of the moon's miracles to come in and stir up passion again. Okay, it took a death and a transformation, and it took confidence to keep moving forward. Like they said, endures. Love that endures. And this is stamina and strength. This is an endurance. This relationship has taken every bit of you. It's taken so much from you. You've constantly endured. Now that song, that Bible verse comes to my mind. Love is patient, love is kind, love is never jealous, it is not boastful, it always perseveres, it always hopes, it always gives, it always trusts. Love, and that is in Corinthians, and I don't remember, I think it's like 14, I don't remember, honestly, I really just don't, I'm sorry. But it's in the Bible, it's Corinthians, and this is that prayer. This is that relationship. If there's a relationship that stands out there to someone, that your love endures, and it hopes in all things, and it's always persevering, it's always giving, it's always understanding. That's what this relationship is. And a lot of people on the outside are very judgmental, and they have their own set of issues. Oh, someone said 1 Corinthians 13. Thank you. And go back to the beginning of the reading, because didn't I say 13 was a prominent number today? My volume level was number 13. The death card was number 13. I had seen 13 lately, and someone just said Corinthians 13 is that prayer. Yes, 13 is the number. Everyone should go and read that. Thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate that so much. So yeah, if you guys have been enduring, and there's been people that have been like, man, I would have dropped, this person's ass a long time ago. And let me just touch on that. There's so many people like that. And I have a lot in my family too. I would have just left. This person is karmic. This person is bullshit. This person is narcissist. This person is cold-hearted. They're a player. You deserve better. This person is a POS. There's so many people, and even in the comments, there's these people that think they're smarter, wiser, and better than everybody else, and that you're so ignorant you can't figure that out on your own, that you don't have these thoughts that cross your mind, that you're dealing with someone who is not worth your time, that you're dealing with someone that could be a POS, that you're dealing with someone that has issues. They think that they have to wave a red flag and tell you because you're so stupid, you didn't figure it out for yourself. That's not the problem at all. That's not the case at all. The case is those people are ignorant. They are the ones that do not know how to overcome. They are the ones that do not know how to love past faults. They are the ones that do not believe in magic or miracles or energy. They are the ones that constantly have endings in relationships because they can't keep one going, because no relationship is going to be picture perfect, because no relationship is going to be painted beautiful like the movies. They're the ones in the illusion and the delusion, not you. And so those people are the ones that you're going to always find are alone, or they end up alone because they've drawn away everybody in their life with their negativity and their pessimism, because they do not have faith in recovery, healing, magic, energy, source. They do not have faith in anything else but themselves. They're very almost narcissistic themselves. And, excuse me, but it takes one to know one. Takes one to know one. So if someone is judgmental on that aspect for you in this relationship or the other person in this relationship, they're the ones that have the issue, the real issue. And I don't see how they're going to overcome that until they wake up. And so they have a long journey to go through. They have to go all the way back to the beginning of the story when they wake up and realize there's a power greater than them, and there's a deeper energy involved in this relationship than just face value. So there needs to be a wake-up call for people like that. Thank you so much for your super chat, Don Harvey. Thank you. They reflect on their own feelings onto us. You're absolutely right. They speak out their own feelings, and then you know what happens? They go home at night, they cry, they ask God and the universe to give pity and mercy and help them. So they do have a secret breakdown. Just nobody else sees it. Nobody else knows about it, and they really are lost. Those are the kind of people that claim they have all the answers. But at the end of the day, they don't have any answers. None. They're out empty-handed and asking Source for help. Believe me, that's what happens. So anyways, if you've been enduring in this situation, and it has been difficult, there has been endings, there has been resistance, there has been a secret love affair here. A lot of you had a secret love affair, but a lot of it mostly is this person denies feelings. This person denies their feelings for you and suppresses it. Now, this is what I mean. A lot of people are going to judge that energy and say, hey, what are you doing? Why are you with someone that is such a piece of crap? They don't see your value. Move on. Find someone better. Take that with a grain of salt. Take whatever those comments are with a grain of salt. The point is, you knew all along because you are the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is intuitive, magical, very confident, okay, is a winner, not a loser. This person doesn't walk away from a situation because shit gets tough. She faces it head on like a lion. She takes her prey to the ground. She wins in the end. And if this is your energy, the intuitive, the confident, the successful, the believing before you see it kind of person, you will get through this. You will overcome these hardships because you know without a shadow of a doubt that this person that you love and you've been offering love to for a long time and has denied you, rejected you, denied their feelings, is you're going to come out ahead as a chariot, as a victory. This Queen of Wands is saying, I'm offering love, you're denying it, you cut me down, I'm going to continue pursuing, persisting confidently, and then you get information. Yes, you're going to tear down this bullshit. You're going to tear down this foundation of denial. You're going to tear down this foundation of obstacles. You're going to tear it down. You're going to be exhausted. You're going to need to recover. But in the end, you're going to get what you want. Knight of Pentacles. It's a long, hard road, but you're going to get there. You're going to get your Two of Cups. You're going to win. You're going to be successful. You're going to be joined with your true love. Period. Period. And then the Page of Wands here supporting that energy is travel over land. You guys are going to move forward baby steps. Passionately, you're going to move forward. You're going to continue the journey. It's one step at a time. You don't want the whole story unfolded in front of you. You don't want all the information all at once. You're happy to take step by step with this person. Step by step, as it flows. You're going as it flows. You're just going with the flow. Now, what does your person want to tell you about this reconciliation in the end? What does your person want to tell you? This denial of feelings, this resistor that's going to have a tower. What do they want to say about this tower? What do they want to say? Because there's going to be a revelation. The Four of Swords in the tower is also a revelation, a sudden knowing. Okay. Yes, they've been having sexual energy about you at night. Yes, they're feeling the connection that they've been running from. Yes, all that's true. But they are also having an epiphany, an awakening, an ascending kind of energy where they realize the level of love that you guys have and how deep and intimate this soulmate relationship really is. Okay, and they're not going to resist. They're going to let that tower come and take out the shame, the guilt, the sadness, the regrets, and the impossibilities. They're going to let that tower come and take away the impossibilities. So what does this person want to tell you that's going through the tower? What does this person want to tell you about this message? What does this person want to tell you? I just wasn't ready for you. Okay? There was a time when you guys met where they met the Queen of Wands. They fell in love with you as the Queen of Wands. They wanted you. It started quickly. There was a lot of love there. But there was something going on inside them as a soul, and they just weren't ready. They weren't ready for you. It's not that they didn't love you. They didn't want you. They just weren't ready. Okay? The next one is, please don't take what happened personally. It's not you. It's me. It's true. It was never you. It was never your problem that they couldn't stick around. It wasn't you that was rejecting them. It was them. They had inner issues. They had abandonment issues. They had confidence issues. They didn't have faith in themselves. They had a lot of work to do on themselves. It was not you. They're saying, don't take what happened with you as a rejection personally. I wasn't trying to hurt you from the beginning. What's coming in for them is, I'm not the same person that you remember. Okay? They're going to be different. They're like, can you please meet the new me? I'm changed. I'm different. I may not be as fun as I was when you met me. I may not be, into the same things that I was in when you met me. I'm different. And I hope you like me. I hope you like the new me because they are changed. Thank you so much for this super chat, Trina. Okay, would you reject me? They're like, now that I'm a whole new person and I'm just not who you fell in love with in the beginning, are you going to love me still? Are you going to want me? They're very different. A lot of them may have met you when they were maybe in a bad addiction of some kind. They were in a bad place. Maybe they were just in a bad place and they were more fun. Maybe they went out more. They drank more. They were more passionate. They were more fun. They were more, they had some kind of a mask on when you met them. And you fell in love with the deep inside of them, not the facade of them. But, they're just trying to figure that out. Did you really love the inner heart that they are, or did you fall in love with the charisma, the look, the everything that they were? For some of you, they met you rich. They met you when they had a lot of money. Now they're not the same person. They went through some kind of a divorce or falling. They're not going to have that kind of money. They're not going to be that person that you met and fell in love with. They're different. They've changed. For some of them, they had a lot of hair when you met them, and now they're bald. Now they're going bald, and they're shaving their head. Like, are you still going to love me? You know? They've changed so much. Maybe so much time has gone by. Maybe so much drama has come in between you guys. Okay, for some of you guys, it's like so much resistance and so much cutting off of your energy. They've said such cruel things. They've done such cruel things to you. And after everything you know, after everything they've said, after everything they've done to you, would you still want me? Is this still a possibility for us to come together in union, to have a reconciliation? You know, they have fears too, and they wonder, after everything that's passed, is this what you really want? What is the outcome here? What do they want to say about the outcome? Oh, so cute. I can still feel you. They still feel you every day, every night. I tell you, they feel you. Just because you guys are physically separated doesn't mean your spirits are. Your spirits are deeply connected. Deeply connected. And that's why a lot of you guys are sensing what they're doing for the day. It's like you have no clue what's going on in their world, but you can almost sense the minute they sit down and take a break and think about you. You can feel it. You can almost sense the minute they start thinking about your situation. You can just feel that they're thinking about it. You're on their wavelength. You're deeply connected, and they still feel that connection with you. Believe me. I know you're the right one, but I need to come to my own conclusions. Okay, and they're working on it. They're like, I know you're the right one. There's no one else for me. There's no other twin or soulmate or lover out there for me. I know you're the right one, but I have to come to my own conclusions, as in, what is their conclusions? What conclusions do they have to come to? What is it that they have to make up their mind about? Let's pull a couple cards on that. What do they have to make up their mind about? I'm going to use a different deck, actually. What conclusions does your person need to come to? Wow. You got the word no. Interesting. No. They have to come to the conclusion that they have healthy boundaries, that they're not going to be taken advantage of. They're not going to be people pleasers. Let their no mean no and their yes mean yes. They have to come to the conclusion that when they took you out of their life, it was wrong. They need to make sense of it in their head. This person needs to make sense that what they did was wrong, and there's still a little bit of ego attached. The conclusion they have to come to is they were wrong, okay? That's very difficult for this person to deal with. You're wrong, you know? It's like, God, that sucks. It's the tail between your legs, you know? And it's, I made a bad call. I do love you too, honey. I love you most. See, that's a little sign. Scorpio, Scorpio, and then look, we have Scorpio down here again. Deep feelings, deep emotions, okay? Scorpio's in the house, and even if they're not a Scorpio, it's the energy, okay, of transformation and death. They're dead inside. They have to realize that they are sorry, that there's still hope. There's still hope in this relationship. They just honestly feel the conclusion they need to come to is cutting you out was wrong. It didn't need to be done. It wasn't necessary. The level of cutting you off that they did was completely unnecessary. The actions that were taken were not needed. The words said didn't need to be said. And they're trying to look back on that and go, I was wrong. I need to come to the conclusion that I was overreacting or underreacting, but I didn't react in the way I should have. And I've avoided this for far too long, and I need to fix this. And they have to come to the conclusion also of the ending of their current life. This could be ending the state they live in, ending the family they're in, ending the relationships that they're in, okay? Ending their whole situation. They have to come to the conclusion that this is it. This is it. I have to call it quits on other things to go after what I really want, this soulmate connection. They have to hang on to hope. Oh, the last one, I'll leave it there, is union. Literally union. Okay. They have to come to the conclusion that you guys can come back together in union. Okay, that you guys can come be together. They have to let that happen. And they're saying, wait on me. One last card. Wait on me. Wait on me. I'm on the way. That Knight of Pentacles is on the way. Okay, and that's really what's going down. That's the conclusion they have to come through. Come to and through. Hello. What does the universe want to tell you about this relationship? What does the universe want to say to you about all of this and the waiting? I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. And the owl represents divine feminine wisdom. You do whatever it takes to get closer to this union, whatever it takes to be more ascended. Okay. Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. Okay. That little, hang on guys, that little sign right there, I'm not going to give you my phone, okay? Then go get your brother's iPad. I know. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Oh, boy. Mariah, can you come down here and sit on the couch and put on a video for him? I'm nearing the end of my video and he won't let up. He wants a video. On your iPad, please. Okay, she's coming down with her iPad. Okay? Okay. So the through prayer and meditation one, I think is the message from the universe that in your waiting period, while this Knight of Pentacles is surely on the way, sure to come to you, sure to have a reconciliation with you, there is a waiting period. There is this patience that we have to have because the Knight of Pentacles is slower than everyone else. He walks at a very calm pace. He's not galloping, he's not running, he's not racing through the forest, he's not racing to you. He's just walking. He's enjoying the view, okay? So this is taking some time, and so through prayer and meditation, finding peace, you're going to create a good vibration that's going to be felt throughout the world about patience, peace, and harmony. It's about you coming into your divine feminine power with the owl, which represents the divine femme, the intuition, the third eye energy. You're going to awaken and focus on your spiritual gifts, which is going to get you closer to your own ascension, to your own success of who you're meant to be. And so it's like, Spirit's like, you don't have to sit on your hands. It's not like you don't have anything to do. It's not like you're waiting here, biding your time, sitting on ice. Have faith and hope, perseverance. Keep meditating. Get into your spiritual work. You have things to do. You have a lot of things to do to come into union as well. You're not bored with nothing to do. You got plenty. You got more than a handful of things to be occupied with right now before this comes in. So that's what Spirit's saying. But Spirit is also saying, keep the faith. Keep the faith. Let's pull one more oracle. And I think I'll pull a unicorn oracle. Oops. That was just lovely. Okay. I'll pull a unicorn oracle and a meditation mindfulness just at the end. So you guys can maybe get some advice on whatever little meditation Spirit wants to tell you. Okay. Spirit, can you please give me a beautiful oracle message for those watching today on this relationship and what's coming in? Please give me a beautiful message. Okay. See what we got. I like the blue. Oh, yeah. See, you got the patience card. Patience. I don't have to say it twice, right? Do I? Do I got to say it twice? So it says, pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work and be patient and play whilst you wait. Play whilst you wait. So it's about having fun in your life, in your energy, in your body while you're waiting. It doesn't even feel like waiting when you're having fun. So patience is the key. And then he says, Spirit, he or she says, don't worry, actions are being taken. I like that the card said pause before you take action. And then here's the action. So literally it's doing that card, pause, action. Pause before you take action. Actions are being taken on your behalf. This is divine timing. Now is the perfect time and actions are being taken. Inspired action towards your dreams are needed. Move forward with confidence. That is the Chariot energy. That is Chariot energy. So don't think that nothing's going on. Like I said, this person's on the move. Knight of Pentacles is moving. They're not stagnant. It's just a little slow, but actions are being taken. Divine timing's at work here. You're just taking a nice little, how do you say, spiritual time out for yourself in this moment. Don't see it as waiting. It's not waiting. And in fact, I've said that on many of my videos. Someone said, Stephanie, how do I wait for this person? Like, what's the proper kind of way to wait on my person during this time? And my answer was, you don't wait. You don't wait at all. In this beautiful soulmate, twin flame kind of relationship, if you wait, you put a pause on everything. Everything stops moving. It gets stuck and stagnant. The only way to keep things moving is by living your life, doing it every day how you want to do it, following your intuition and your guides, and taking the steps and measures needed for your life without worrying about what your decisions are and how they affect your person that you're hoping to come in. Don't make decisions based on this person coming in. For example, I really want a dog, but this person doesn't want a dog. So I don't know if this person's ever going to come back or not, but I'm not going to get a dog just because I know this person really doesn't like dogs. You know, just an example. Then that's waiting. That's not living your life, not being happy, not following what you feel like doing. That's not what Spirit wants you to do, making decisions based on this other person's lifestyle. Spirit wants you to be fiery, Queen of Wands, going after what you want. So go buy the dog. Go buy the dog. Thank you so much for the super chat, Hummingbird Balance. I don't wait, but I do expect. Okay, Hummingbird. So yeah, go on and buy the dog. Live your life. And you know what? Chances are that person's going to come back changed, open up their mind to having a dog, and they may fall in love with you and your dog when they return, and they may want another dog on top of that. So that's divine timing. That's miracles. You know, putting our lives on hold for the way things were is ridiculous. Things change and flow all the time. People change, and Spirit creates a way. Spirit always creates a way. So live your life every moment the way you want to, and just keep persevering. Keep persevering. Everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to. And I'll read that. See. Pause before you take action. Trust that divine timing is at work. Now is not the time to change and charge ahead with this project or opportunity, which, by the way, this is meaning the relationship. No matter how excited you are or how good it seems, the divine is at work, putting more pieces into place so that you can have the next step unfold. You may be anxious that nothing is happening with the situation and wonder whether you should be doing it anymore to make it happen. But rest assured, the opposite is true. You have done the work. You have set your intentions. You have made the request to the universe. There is something just around the corner that needs a little more time to materialize. It's time to hold space so that your manifestation can occur. Let go of when or how it should happen. One more time, when or how it should happen. Release the concerns about missing out. You may not see any progress on the physical plane, but plenty is happening behind the scenes. Trust that whatever is coming in will be perfect for you and in perfect time. This gentle unicorn encourages you to relax into this period of waiting, knowing that you will need your full energy when the time to act arises. And then this action is following it. So that's what's going to happen next. That's when the action is coming in, the time to act, this is what's going to happen. So this follows patience, okay? It's not right now. It follows a moment of patience. You'll know when to quit being patient. You'll know when it's time to take action. When you have prepared, trained, and done the inner work to be ready for this opportunity, the pieces are all lined up. The timing is perfect, and all that it requires of you is to take action at that time. Have unwavering belief in yourself and take the next steps. You already have everything within you that you need for any of this to happen. You may feel some resistance or hesitation, but this is not the time for doubt or procrastination. You are ready. Listen to your own courageous heart, not your fearful ego. Ignore any excuses about why you can't. Remember, you are powerful, capable, and the entire universe is on your side. Call on the unicorns to keep you moving forward and to remind you that there is love and faith and happiness on the other side of this action, and success is yours if that is what you desire. The unicorns are beside you, urging you forward, encouraging you to take action on your dreams without further delay. Now, while reading that, I got the message that I may have interpreted this wrong from the beginning. This is you, patience. This is them, action. So excuse me for not noticing that sooner. But the reason both of these cards came out is because you're in the moment of patience and they're in the moment of taking action. They are the Knight of Pentacles. They're moving. You are in the energy of expectation. You know they're coming in. And instead of losing faith or losing hope or doing nothing or moving on anywhere else, it's saying have patience. Keep your momentum. Keep doing what you're doing for you. All the meditations and all your practices and self-love. Keep doing that because this is on the way. You don't have to do anything. That's why it says you don't have to make a move. Be patient, but have fun whilst you wait. The key word here is have fun while you wait for this person. This person's running towards you. Look at that. That is two lovers. That is a male unicorn here or a masculine unicorn rushing in through the forest, going to meet her on, she's on the outside of the forest. Do you see that? There's no trees in front of her. There's a big open sky. She's on the outside of the forest. And she's patiently looking at the sky and loving herself and basking in the moonlight, being her divine feminine self. The moonlight does represent the femme, okay? Femme is waiting. Well, not, I don't want you to wait, but you know what I mean. Femme is living life, doing what she wants, what you want, what he wants, you know. Feminine is just enjoying life, but being patient that this person's coming in. And this masculine energy, which is backed up by the sun, which is a masculine energy. The sun is shining through now. This person's taking action, moving towards you on the way through the forest. This person, this other unicorn is going to meet you on the outside of this forest. This person's on the way. So, you know, that's what I see. That's what I see happening. I see a beautiful feminine and a very sexy masculine energy coming together. But I love how she's looking at the northern lights. The northern lights of faith and hope and mystery and wonder. You're enjoying every moment. And this person's taking action. Okay, so I was going to do the meditation oracle. And then we'll call it good. And I'll just do a crystal wisdom. It's a very small card. At the end, to give you some advice on whatever crystal you might want to buy or purchase or use around your necklace or a ring or even in your room, just to help you manifest, okay? But let's see what's going on with this meditation. What's some advice, Spirit? Can you give me some advice for the meditations that we could use? Okay. So I got this loving touch, if you guys can see that. Use loving hands and a loving touch, even with inanimate objects. And I think, you know, and this is a more sexual note, but I did talk about the Pisces moon and how it's making us very sexual. Okay, there is an overall energy of an intense sexual awareness. So you guys can do the math and figure this out, what loving touch means for you. But it's about being... having a loving touch even with everything you do. A loving touch with your cooking, okay? Have a passionate way to cook. Start loving cooking again. Every time you slice, you know, the cucumbers or the zucchini or the, you slide off the corn, or you're cutting salad, you know, you're cutting the tomatoes and everything, and, you know, put your love into it. You're making, you know, casseroles, put your love into it. You're doing your hair and your makeup. Use a loving touch. Be gentle with yourself. Adorn yourself a little bit more than usual. When you're talking with people, give them a loving touch. Leave love everywhere you go, okay? The back says, when we do practice this, we soon to become aware of when we or others are not using loving hands. We notice how groceries are thrown into the shopping cart, Luggage is hurled up onto a conveyor belt at the airport, and silverware is tossed into a bin. As we do this practice of mindfulness, touching every little object, every little thing with love, it expands our awareness to include how we touch things and the energy we leave in this world, but awareness also of how we are touched by others and how we allow others to handle us. This includes not just how we are touched by human hands, but also how we are touched by our clothing, the wind, the food and drink in our mouth, the floor under our feet, and many other things. When you handle rice, water, or anything else, have the affectionate and caring concern of a parent raising a child. A message from Zen Master Dogen, or Dojin, however that would go. I like that. And, you know, I think when we handle things with love, we're also slower at it. We're a little bit more patient. I know when I brush my daughter's hair, sometimes it's not with love if I'm brushing through the hair, trying to hurry up and get through the day, versus when I brush very slowly, taking care of every strand of my daughter's hair. Or changing Matthew's diaper. I could do it real quickly and throw it on there, or I can, you know, with love. Everything can have a loving touch. So anyways, that's the message of the day there, okay? And I'll pull one little crystal wisdom. Spirit, what kind of crystal will help us at this time? What kind of crystal do you see helping us manifest our love at this time? Okay, I got 2. I got crystallite. No, crystotile, whatever. Crystotile, a power animal. My power animal supports, guides, and loves me throughout my life. Crystotile. It's a weird word, but it's kind of green. Looks very rough. There's the word. Interesting, huh? Okay, the next one you got was the ruby. Shine. It's time for me to shine. The ruby, I love it. Or ruby red, ruby red. Red has been very prominent this past 2 days. Oh my God, that reminds me, guys. Do you remember my reading yesterday, how I was talking about picking up on the energy of someone that was dealing with somebody that had passed away, and it was a remembrance? I think some people are dealing with the anniversaries of someone's death, and how I brought up the word roses from my crystal skulls. I said, I see red roses. Maybe that was a meaning or a connection for someone. And the color red. I was shocked because I did that reading, I think, way before this person ever came online. I think it was the day before, or like it was more than 10 hours. Like it was quite a stretch before this person made a post. And then my favorite reader, Miriam Kramer. I don't know if you guys follow her, but please follow Miriam Kramer. She's an excellent tarot card reader. I love her. I couldn't make it in my life without Miriam Kramer. But she posted, poor thing, she posted a picture of her mom that had passed away some time ago, and it was the anniversary of her death, right around the time as I did that reading. And what did she have in the picture? Red roses. She had red roses on her picture for the anniversary of her mother's death. So I just wanted to put that out there, that these cards are no bueno. Messages come through, guys, and it's legit. It may not always be the message for you, but it is the message for someone. Okay, it's a message for someone. And so I love her, and my condolences to her mother. And Miriam, if you're watching, my condolences, my love. I just wanted to bring that up so you guys could have a little more faith and belief in what happens in these tarot cards, because that was just proof. That was confirmation that even in little cards like like these, you know, and when the red, and that, oh my God, that was exactly the card when I talked about it, the red roses, because of her eyes. That was exactly the, you know, that's it, guys. It happens like that. So there is messages in all of these cards. And ironically enough, July, because I have a tropical Cancer sign, in July, my birthstone is the ruby. Okay, and I talked about July for some of this death energy of what happened for some people. So July could really mark the date when this happened. even years ago or whatever, but Seven of Wands is 7 weeks, so it could even be into August. But you know, there's always little messages there for some people that connect the dots for them and make sense. And these readings bring peace and healing to a lot of people. So even if it's not your message for the day, know that it's a message for someone, and just be happy that these messages come through. It is a general. I won't be offering private readings anymore in the future. As it looks right now, I may never do private readings on YouTube again, but maybe some readings every now and then on my channel where I have, like, you can ask a question and I'll do a reading. But I may never do privates again. It just, my schedule got so full, and it really overtook me. It overtook me, and I had a lot of angry people because I was taking too long to get through them. But when you do readings, it takes every bit of your energy. I can't just pop them out like Skittles. You know, I have to meditate, dedicate myself to the reading, and smudge and get with my crystals and talk with my spirit guides and ancestors before every reading. It's very time consuming. And so, yeah, I had a lot of catching up to do because some days my energy wasn't right. So that being said, I've just put a hold on all my readings. My calendar is closed. There's no more personals, except locally. I do local readings as a job myself for people here in Colorado, in my city. So I do attend workshops, and I train people how to do cards, and I do readings for people here in my city, especially in metaphysical fairs and things like that. Try to do the Renaissance fairs when I can, but I do readings and palm readings and things of that nature, astrological chart readings and all of that. But I'm not doing that anymore, guys. So the only openings I have, thank you, okay, is October. So if you guys want a reading, I do have a few openings left in October, and that's it. My schedule is closed. My calendar is done after that. So if you find a reading left in October, that will be the opening dates. I have a couple of some options open. I have a couple of them open for you there in October. I may always have maybe a handful, like maybe 5 readings a month for emergencies in the future. So I probably will leave my emergency readings open. For everyone else that's expecting a reading from me, you're still going to get it. No one's going to miss a reading unless I refunded your money, and I'm not going to do the reading at all. You know, that's the only time I don't do readings. And I usually refund people's money when they've been hostile or rude, and I don't want to even give them the reading. So that's usually what happens there. But I generally always, and I've only had 2 people I've ever done that for. There's literally 2 people in the world that have been complete asses that I've had to refund their money, and I didn't even want to do their reading. Just 2 people out of thousands. 2 people. So yeah, it's very rare. But anyways, so there's just a few little things like that. Anyways, if you have your readings already scheduled with me, you'll be getting them. The perfect divine timing, you will be getting all those readings. If you wanted to schedule a reading for October, that's the last opportunity anyone has to schedule a reading for a non-emergency reading price. Okay, that's the last time. So go ahead and make that order. And that's it. That's it, guys. I love you. Thank you for supporting me. I'll always be on here on YouTube. I'm not quitting YouTube. I'll always have free general readings out here to the public. I will probably once a month have an hour video where I can come on and do privates for $20, you know, for you guys, just to get some messages and some answers out there for you specifically. Sometimes I'll just do it for free. I'll just come on and throw cards. But I will have some of those good things happening. So it's not a complete ending. I will have some of those always happening, you know. And what my focus is really going to be on is my subscribers. I'm taking care of my subscribers. This is going to be through my website only, JKS1111. And then you can subscribe for a monthly. I'm also ending my private readings so I can focus on the subscribers because I've been so overwhelmed. I've had a hard time keeping up with that. And so yeah, they all got September for free. They all got September for free. And I'll be posting my subscriber videos tonight and Monday. So there should be all the signs. And in my subscribers, if you guys are interested in getting into that, it's $99 a month. $6 of that a month goes out to PayPal because they like to rate me on that. and a few other dollars come out. Mariah? She's in my room. Other money comes out to pay for the person that uploads them for me. So I send this person on my videos, and that person stitches them together, puts the effects in and whatever, the music and all that, and puts them together on my website. So I'm not making the full amount, just so you guys are wondering. That's a lot of money, Steph. It's not actually. It's not a lot of money. For the amount of readings I put out, it's not a lot of money. And what I'm doing there on the subscriber videos is every month I will do all the zodiacs. I was doing it every week, small little 5 to 10 minute videos every week for all the signs, but I'm not doing that anymore. That's too consistent for me. I can't keep up right now with my my other readings. So what I'm going to be doing tonight and this weekend is, you know, like hour-long videos for each sign. You guys know how I post I just posted Leo, and I had Gemini up there, and you know, I had my signs up there. So it's usually like an hour to 2 hour long video. It's a lot like that for my subscribers. You get a deep look into each sign, but for the subscribers, I break it up more detailed for you. So I'll do a female reading for the sign, and I'll do a male reading for the sign in relationships and twin flame soulmate energies, okay? And then I do a singles reading and a new love reading. So singles and new love get a separate reading for the sign, okay? So that's a lot of broken up details for the sign. So let's just say I do Virgo. I'll do a female Virgo, a male Virgo, a single Virgo, and a new love coming in Virgo, all for the sign of Virgo, all on one video, okay? And that's how each sign, all the 12 zodiacs, will have that in the subscriber video. You're each going to have it taken apart into details, masculine, feminine energies, okay? So that's really good, and that's a lot of details. So if you're seeing someone and you know their charts and you want to know all their details, you can really hone into what's going on in their energy, and what are they feeling about you, what are they thinking about you, okay? It's really in-depth. It's really, really in-depth. Thank you so much for the super chat earlier. Oh my gosh, I didn't see that. I just saw that up at the top. It's green, like a turquoise. Thank you so much for that super chat. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. So yeah, go in there. It's $99 a month, all the 12 zodiac signs. I am also doing candle magic ritual videos for my subscribers. I had not done one recently because I was wiped out on energy. Candle magic, as you guys know, can wipe you out specifically on energy, big time. So that's special. That's a very special video. I don't show that to anyone, and I will never publicly do that. It's just for my subscribers. But I'm going to show you how to dress your candle, how to prepare your candle, how to cleanse your candle for a candle magic ritual. I am going to show you how to write on the candle, what kind of messages to put on the candle, to carve into the wax. Some of my candle rituals will include the 7-day ones. It's about how to break curses on you, spells on you, any negative energy that could be coming over your body or your family, how to get that out, how to cleanse your energy of toxins like that, how to read your candles. I will talk about that too on my videos. So you'll know how to read your 7-day candle with all the soot and the levels and what it means, and how to read your candle flame and what that means. What does it mean when a candle flame breaks into 2? What does that mean? The length of how long the candle burns. What does that mean? Is it too quick? Is it too fast? All that information on how to read candles. So I'll be having those videos there. Different candle rituals. I'll probably post one of those once a week, especially getting into Halloween. So October, I'm going to have a lot of candle rituals. I'll do one that is how to cast out negative dark energy. I'll do another candle ritual for communication, which is the first one I'm going to do. So this weekend, I am going to post a candle ritual for communication. And it's going to be, how do you initiate that through a candle ritual? How can you call in the energy? And so I'm going to be doing that with you guys, telling you what color candle to use, what to write on the candle, what herbs to put with the candle, all of that good stuff. What to say, how to do it, and then how to take care of the ending of the ritual. A lot of people don't know how to dispose of your ritual remains. A lot of you guys are like, well, do I throw it away? Do I bury it? What do I do? Which one do I do what with? And what do I do with my papers? All of that. So we'll talk about that too with your ritual. So if you're interested in those kinds of things, you can go there on my subscription. Okay. Genevieve, thank you so much for the super chat. I love you. Thank you so much. So that's going to be really fun. I'm also going to do a special twin flame reading for the month for my subscribers. And it's going to be an in-depth twin flame only reading. Okay. So that's going to be really nice. That's going to be special. All right. And that's it. That's my announcement there. Lastly, you guys know I have my tarot cards. They're all revamped. I'll show you real quick for those of you that are new. This is just one of them. But I want to show you the difference in how many cards you're actually getting. So I'm going to show you a difference. A lot of you guys are like, oh my God, your cards are so expensive. I know, but you have to look at how many cards I have. Okay. So these are my cards. Look at that. Do you see the difference there in height? I don't know if you guys can see. Let me hold it up. Standard tarot set, it's a little bit bigger than normal tarot, just a tad bigger, but it's pretty much the same size as any tarot. But look at how many cards you get in my deck per traditional tarot decks. Traditional tarot decks get 78 cards. I have the full 78 cards in my deck, but I also have a bunch of extras. Okay, I've got other messages: divorce card, marriage card, divine masculine, divine feminine, karmic partner, broken karmic cycles, all kinds of different energy that you can pull for your own readings for yourself or for others. Okay, and that's all there in my tarot deck. I also paid for a superior smooth, so my cards have a very high quality to them. Okay, if you can hear that. It's very strong. It's not paper thin. It's thick cardstock. It's superior smooth. It has a gloss to it. The back will be red. Okay, then I've got my little initials there, SS, on the bottom. And then I have the superior gold on the sides, which will never fade out. If you guys a lot of you guys already own gilded decks. You guys probably all have romance angels. That's the best example. After you use the romance angels a few times, you'll start to see the gold coming off with your thumbs touching it and the shuffling and all of that. The kind of golded gild that I picked, it's superior. It does not fade off. It's actually like put in the plastic. And these cards are actually very plastic. So they're not paper. They do have paper, but they have this plastic cover. So it's really sealed. And so you guys can see the gold. I've had this deck for almost a year now. Look at that. I use it a lot. It's still got a lot of gold, tons of gold, almost all the gold. In fact, I would say all the gold. It's all there, you know, it's all there. And so your gilded deck will never be ungilded. So really, I see it as a quality deck that you're never going to have to buy again. You know, a lot of our decks, we buy them, and then after some time, we may want to rebuy them because they've been too used, too bent. The gilded is gone. It's not fun anymore. So you want to get a new deck, you know. So I made it so that your deck would last you forever. Okay. You only have to buy it once. It's very special. It comes from my heart. Every picture I've put my heart and soul into. I have my own ideas. For the Queen of Wands, I wanted a Black Panther specifically. Put the Black Panther in there. I wanted fire behind her. I have the fire. I wanted her to be a gladiator, a fighter, a doer, a fearless being. And she is a gladiator, a female gladiator. So I do have all these kind of visions of what I envision a Queen of Wands to help you guys read tarot. For the, you know, all the major arcana, I'm going to let you guys leave it to your imagination of what they would be, you know, if I can grab one. Let's see. I don't have a major arcana. Yeah, this one is what I have, the Empress. It's a lot different, though. I changed up the pictures quite a bit. If you guys go to my community page right now on YouTube, if you guys all want to click over, go to JKS on my community YouTube, go to my community page, you'll see all the cards. You'll see pictures of them. You'll see the Empress and how it changed and how she's got roses now. She's got a little butterfly for rebirth, renewal. She's got a bright sun coming from her chest. She's got more color. She's got dark hair. Very beautiful representation of the Empress. And power coming from her eyes and the third eye, signifying creation. Okay, so she's got that. The Three of Swords. This is the guy from Vampire Diaries. I don't know if you guys are aware. Damon, but I have him there. I've got fire crackles all in the I don't know what this is. This is like a black see-through sheet. Okay, whatever you call that, mesh. And I have a broken heart, an actual viable heart, like an actual heart. It's not the shape of a heart. It's an actual human body heart. And it's got swords, 3 swords going through it, and it's bleeding. And so it just shows the broken heart. Very realistic approach to the 3 of Swords. So that's really cool. So I have a lot of cool cards, guys. I added a lot of detail and a lot of newness to them. This card is different. I put this in here. I have a dove coming from heaven in his hands, representing the Holy Spirit and the divine power. And anyways, I just see him switched around and really in tune. Really in tune. Okay? So that's really cool. So I just want you guys to know that, all these things are happening. You can go ahead and order there. So that's really cool. And you guys can definitely start to see what the cards look like if you go to my community page and you start seeing what needs to be seen for the deck before your pre-order. I started creating a pre-order in July. It's going to be ordered Monday, which is tomorrow. I had to get enough orders to order bulk. So I was able to get, I think, 45 or 50 orders. And so my bulk order is coming in. And then I'll be privately handling your order. I'll be blessing each tarot card deck. I'll be giving you your gemstone on your little deck. A lot of you, with the first 25 people that ordered, you guys were able to get your altar. I'm making a little mini altar set for your intentions and your manifestations that's coming along with your tarot card, and your gemstones, your heart gemstones. And I'm going to meditate on each deck what heart gemstone matches your personality. Based on your name and when you ordered, I'm going to do a heartfelt kind of a mini reading on you to see what kind of energy you need for your deck. And I'm going to bless that energy, whether it's protection, tiger's eye, whether it's communication, lapis lazuli, whether it's balance, and just whatever I'm going to pick, even harmony in your relationship or life or healing, rose quartz. I'm going to pick specific gemstones for you. I'm also going to give you a paper. It's just going to be a standard paper from the printer. I'm going to write out how to read the cards, how to ask questions, how to interpret. I will give you some definitions for the first 22 major arcana, how I see it. And then the minor arcana is up to you. I have a word under each minor arcana. It gives you a representation like discord, heartbreak, etc. It gives you a word under each card so you can interpret it how you want. But I will give you a definition for the major arcana and leave the rest into your intuition to read. Okay? Can they be delivered in France? Yes, I will be doing overseas. Yes, I will. If it's overseas, it should be included in the price. Okay? All of my shipping costs are included in the price. So that's also why it's a little bit more money than most decks, because I am including the shipping. Okay? And so anyways, I'm ordering it Monday. It generally takes 2 weeks to get to me. Okay, so 2 weeks from Monday, it should arrive to my house. And then that whole week, I'll be doing all those cards, little mini readings, and getting the packages together. And then I'm going to go out to the post office and send them all out at that time. So about 3 weeks from Monday is when I'm going to ship them out to you guys. And it will be available by Halloween. So I'm pretty sure that the post office will give you a standard 5 to 7 days. I don't know how long it takes to get overseas, but it shouldn't be too much longer. But standard shipping, so 5 to 7 days. So you will definitely have it all by October 31st. You'll definitely have it by Halloween. So that's going to be really great. Okay, and go ahead and make those card orders. It includes shipping. It includes my paper of definitions. It includes a little mini a reading on you. It's not going to be a video, but I'm going to write it out on paper. What messages I got that came through to me through your order. I'm going to read your name and give you a little message. Like I got, example, I did a reading on someone and I just picked up that they're hurting from heartache, from the loss of someone, the grief they may be feeling. I feel like there's some suffering that needs to be healed and recovered, some clarity that needs to be given. So I'm sending you this, you know, green aventurine or rose quartz gemstone to help you in your healing and your meditations. And then I'll give you a meditative affirmation to say to yourself before you read your tarot or whenever you meditate, so that way you can read that to yourself and use that gemstone with that power. I'll make sure all the stones are charged. I actually already have all my stones with me. They're already here. So I leave them, I just left them in the full moon energy, and I'll leave them again in a new moon energy. They're going to be fully charged under the moonlight, and I usually have them all together in a saucer, and all those gemstones are going to be charged. And then I usually leave them with a powerful stone to charge them up as well, like crystal quartz. And I just leave that in the center and let all the little heart gemstones charge before I send them to you. So they will be cleansed and charged, handled by me, and sent to you. So you'll have a very nice package, okay? A very nice package with your tarot cards. So if you guys haven't ordered them, please go ahead and do that. You can always order them. I do have a limit. I'm only going to sell a maximum of 250 cards before I discontinue the deck. So it's going to be a limited edition. They're not going to be forever for sale. They're not available in stores or Amazon or anything like that. They're just available on my website only. And that's it. I'll do another deck in the future, a different kind of deck. Okay? And let's see. Hummingbird Balance, can I pay any other way, please? Okay, I don't know what's going on there. My parents. Stephanie, please, when the sale stops for those who are limited for the cards. What does that mean, a new life? Let's see what that means. What does that mean, hun? Just let me know. Anyways, yeah, please go ahead and order, guys. It would be lovely. And if I can get at least 10 more orders today, the shipment can be a little bit bigger and I'll be able to have an extra box there, an extra couple boxes. So that would be good. You guys are so excited. Yay! I'm so excited too. It's been a big, big work in progress. I'm visiting Nepal and India soon. Yay! I want to really soon, maybe Jan. You guys are so awesome. I'm so glad you can't wait. That's awesome, Genevieve. Yay! So yeah, it's going to be beautiful, and you're going to all have them before Halloween. So hopefully you guys, if you guys have tarot channels, let me know so we can all see them being used in your channels. I would love to see that. And I hope you guys are blessed with my tarot cards. By the way, it's over, I think it's almost 100 cards. It's kind of fat. It's kind of hard to shuffle. When you guys get this huge puppy in your hands, you're going to go, oh, Steph, how do you shuffle these? How can you use them? But it's really easy. You just split it in half. You can do it this way. Just shuffle it like that. It shuffles generally really easy. Okay, it takes some time to bend it because it's cardstock. It's really stiff, you know. You guys are going to have to get the cards and do a little of that, a little wiggle to kind of unstiffen it, okay? But it's going to last you forever. It's a really good quality. Okay, look at that. You get the Twin Flame card, Karmic Relationship, Unconditional Love. Really good cards, guys. Really good cards. Better quality than this, though. These pictures are okay. They weren't really touched up. They weren't glamored up. But you're going to see the really glamorous cards. Like Braveheart here. Oh my gosh, this is an awesome one. Behind him is a wall of wands. So I've got 9 wands right behind him, showing that he's building a wall. And the words under this card, 9 of Wands, is last stand, the last stand. And so it really speaks big messages to you, especially if you guys have seen these movies, you know, especially if you've seen a lot of these movies, it's going to speak to you, help you interpret your readings a little bit better on the emotions and the energy in each card and each picture and what they mean. Okay, guys, so that's it. Yeah, make your orders for tarots. Schedule October if you guys want a reading from me personally. Go ahead and schedule October. For those of you that are still waiting on readings, it's all coming. It's all coming. This is why I'm quitting my privates, so I can catch up on all these other readings, and so I can have an energy break for myself. For those of you that have been really patient for months, thank you so much. It's not that I put you off. It's that I was doing other readings before you. Believe it or not, there are other people before you. They're waiting a long time too. And I can't just do, 20 readings a day, guys. I have to regenerate myself. And I've only allowed myself to do, I think, 3 readings a day because it is so draining. There was a time when I first started, I could do 6 or 7 readings a day. But I have not been able to do that lately. My energy gets drained very quickly. I don't know why, but it does. And so I've just limited myself. I do these general readings for fun. It's for my purpose. The reason I'm here on YouTube is because I was led here by Spirit. I was led here through meditation. It's a gift to myself, and it's a gift to you guys. It's a gift that keeps on giving. I give messages to help people on their journey, to help with clarity, so you guys know how these people feel about you and what the outcomes are going to be, and to help you with your faith and your trust and divine timing, and to help you on your journey. I specialize in twin flame relationships and soulmate relationships. I specialize in love. So that's what this channel is. It's really not a general tarot reading channel. I do a lot of my readings where I do all the signs here, and I will continue to do that every now and then. I'll just do some cards for each sign. So I'll always have that for you guys. But generally I have one big message, and it's for a collective, and it's for a certain group of people that are in a specific situation. And so when you watch my channel, you'll start to see that, oh, this is, general collective. This is for people that fit the descriptions of this reading, and this is what's going on with them. This is what's going on with us. There's going to be little specific details here and there pertaining to just you, so keep an ear out for those, but it is generals, okay? It's not always going to fit, but usually if you're on that track, it will. And a lot of you guys that watch my channel, you are soldiers. You are in the twin flame journey. You are in a soulmate relationship, and you know it, and there's nothing that can sway you from that. A lot of you guys are very divine and in tune. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to go see his train station, guys. I love you. This was a long video. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe here to my YouTube channel if you haven't, so you're notified of my next reading. Hopefully I can pick up on your energy. It's really important to subscribe. I feel that all of my subscribers, I pick up on your energy. And I'm very different than some readers. I actually look at my subscription list. So I will click on my homepage on YouTube and see pictures and see all of you subscribers. And I pray over the names of my subscribers. And I bless you, and I ask Spirit to pick up on your energy for all the people that are subscribing and watching. So that way your energy specifically is being pulled into my little collective of subscribers. So it is really important that you subscribe so I can pick up more on your energy. So please do that if you haven't already. And yeah, you don't have to share it. I think it's kind of weird sharing tarot videos with the world, but if there's someone that you feel this would connect to, I would share it with them. Maybe you have a lover that you think should hear some of those videos. And I am considering doing some private videos for you guys, like up here, that you can send to your lover. Okay. All right. See, I'm up. So yeah, I'm going to do some readings where I'm going to say this is for that person that's not present. It's going to be a message for someone that's not watching my videos, but someone that you can send it to. And I'll probably title those videos for someone that you can send it to, or for someone you love. And I'll pick up on that person's energy. I'll hone into some specifics, some details, so they can relate to the message and see the power that tarot has. So I will make some of those. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and have a blessed, beautiful day. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. I love you guys. Bye. Thank you for all your support.